Dragon 60, Buffalo 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
And Walker with it over the middle. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jets, nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this one is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Sharp. Quick look on the slant. It's Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Jets are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 9, 50, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Race, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Track 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
The Seahawks had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
65.
Looks like they'll move things around here. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Back. Cougar Knight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. He'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
But he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
Here's a diving catch right side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Sharp. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 run, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Walker has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Cougar 19. 19, 18.
And Walker once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Ready. 70 Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 19. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready, right?
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready. 19, Charger, 19.
Back to throw here. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Sharp.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Trap 50, trap 50. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. There's a short one caught by a roller. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Okay, break.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. This time they stay on the ground. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Sharp. Able to get this to Gordon. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Second and 5. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Bates' kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Past the 60. Past the 60.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throw out wide to Walker. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the
19, 18, Warriors 7, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Cook, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Well, and that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Sharp. Well, this one complete to Smith. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Trap 60. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
10 more there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the left side, looked in by Horton. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 by 6.
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
Dragon, Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 27 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he completes it to Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario we certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And Gordon's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That's complete. It's Gordon. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Jets 24.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now.